So I just connected a portal from that dimension up there and connected it to the overworld, making it so I can just walk through the portal. Hello, this is Chris, and welcome back to another mod review. So today we're reviewing the Immersive Portals mod, which takes away loading screens when you enter a dimension, and you can just walk through the portal, or even just look through the portal. Also, looks like Jonathan just didn't have the high ground. And it also adds dimensions that you can stack on top of each other, and it adds its own biomes and everything. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to make the portals and some commands you can do with them and other cool things you can do with the portals. So first off, let's make our portal. So to make a portal, you would make it like you normally would. You just make another portal frame. It can be any size, and you just light it. So once you light the portal, it'll start loading the chunks. You just have to wait for a while, and it should load in a portal. So these portals are two-way. You can look at it in any direction. So I can look at it through the front and back, and I can also just walk through and just go around the same portal and end up in different places in the same world. How cool is this?
Wow.
Yep, that came out kind of wrong. Also, yeah, you can also do the same thing for the end. So the ender, you can just go straight to the ender dragon and just drop down on him, or her. Although it won't do a lot of fall damage, but I made this byway so you can go in and out of it. What just makes it easier to get out of there? Even in survival, you can just use an elytra and just climb out of there. But now, another cool thing is you can actually transport items through them. Well, technically you can't, but through a minecart system you can. And let's just press the button. So here is a few items in there. It's gonna stop over here. It's gonna unfill. And then it'll just go back into the nether, and you just transported items from one dimension to another. This is one of the coolest things you can make, because now you can have a base far away inside the nether and just have a minecart bring everything over to the overworld. Wait, over to the overworld, that just makes sense.
The good thing is that you can actually keep track of the minecart, so nothing makes it drop all the items.
Yeah, I think you could actually watch it. I don't know why you would do that. But now on to the other cool things I was gonna show you guys. So one of the cool things is you can make half of your house in one dimension and half of your house in another dimension. So here we have another portal. And yeah, this house is twice as big because it's between two dimensions. So you can just walk through your home and end up in the nether, or just go back through the other door and end up in the overworld. This is pretty awesome. I've never seen a mod do this,
Wow.
but this is amazing. You can also create a TARDIS effect, so you can have a big room or even a huge house, and it will take up no space in the location you're currently making the portal in. So this is kind of cool for any Doctor Who fans that are around. Yeah, bigger on the inside than the outside. I just invented Gallifreyan technology in Minecraft. Okay, so now on to commands. So you can put commands on these portals, and there's a few of them. I'm gonna actually link all the things you can do with the portals in the description below, but I'm gonna show you guys some basic things you can do. So you can actually set its destination, which is one of the things I'm gonna show you guys. So you can just type portal and set portal, destination. There we go, and just set what destination you want. So I'm gonna pick the overworld, and you can just choose any direction you want. So I'm just gonna choose maybe 500 height, probably 70 just so it won't be underground, and 1000. And it should change the destination. So let it render, and it should work. Jonathan, do not go through there.
I regret this.
Okay, it looks like Jonathan just got himself stuck. So this is where the other command comes in. Okay, since this was too low, we're just gonna go a little bit higher, and you can adjust it to where you want. So I'm gonna choose 79. And now the command is you can make it bi-face, so you can go in and out of the portal and stuff just getting stuck like Jonathan did. So what you want to type is portal complete, and bi-face, you want the second option, which is the complete by-way bi-face, so you can go in and out and look at it through any direction. So let's just type this in, and there we go. Now it's a two-way portal that you can go through. So it's currently stuck in a tree, so ignore that. But this is where another command comes in. So you can actually make your portals unbreakable. So to make it unbreakable, you can just type portal, set portal, NBT. Just type it in. And you can just put curly brackets and just type in unbreakable. 1B, so it can be set to true. And there we go. So you cannot destroy this portal. So to make sure, you can always do it on both sides, and there we go. So this portal is permanently here. Nothing is going to remove it, and nothing is ever going to move it out of here. So you can also build through it. That is another thing that I was going to tell you guys, but apparently you beat me to it. Wait, actually, yeah, you just made me remember that. Okay, and now, another item you can make is the mirror. So before we show you guys all the dimensions this adds, it also adds some mirrors. So to make a mirror, you just put some glass here. It can be any amount of glass you want, and then just set it on fire. So it just sets it on fire, and it creates a mirror.
Also, I just realized you can do something. Look.
Oh yeah, I can mirror things. Okay, thank you, Jonathan. I cannot do this without you. Now, you can actually mirror things you do in the mirror. So you can build right behind you for some reason. That is actually quite horrifying. So I already have a world prepared. So this is the prepared world I have. But I'm gonna show you guys how to make a stacked dimension. So you can just go to your menu. I'm just gonna put whatever gibberish there is right there, and we're just gonna set a dimension stack. So right now it's disabled, but as soon as I click this, it will add different stack dimensions. So there is a few places you can go to, but I'm gonna also link in the description below. But the one I actually like is the Skyland one. So it's the alternate too. So you can just remove what you don't want, and you can also add any dimensions you want, but I'm just gonna leave it like this. So I'm just gonna use the world I already generated, since I already did a few cool things with it. So here I did a cool trick with the portals. So I put it from that dimension up there to this dimension over here, which is the overworld. That one is the second dimension I was talking about, the alternate 2 dimension. But I'm gonna show you guys now what the stack dimension does. So I'm just gonna dig down. So right now we're going down, and the bedrock gets replaced by obsidian. So you can just keep going, break through, and you can just reach all the way at the bottom. So you get the achievement, we need to go deeper, and then you hit the nether. So here we are. The nether is right under the overworld. It kind of makes sense, actually. But this is amazing, isn't it? You can just put dimensions on top of each other. In this one, I decided to put the alternate dimension on top, and then the end, but that does not work out. So if you want the end, you should place the end right above the overworld. So if you want to travel to the alternate 2 dimension, all you have to do is just fly upwards. So you have to prepare an elytra, and you have to prepare to go up. If you have no cheats, you're kind of doomed, and you're trapped up here, because once you drop down from here, you just die. You just fall into a void. So the overworld becomes a void that kills you the second you drop in. But this is kind of beautiful. This is awesome. I did not take time to look at this, but this is amazing. So it just brings the normal overworld into the sky. And if you want only one biome, you can choose the alternate 1 dimension. But that is kind of boring, so I prefer the entire overworld to generate up here. Also, yes, villages can vary up here too. So yeah, just like in the overworld, the villages can vary. And I haven't been in this Minecraft version for that long, so this looks amazing for me. I love what they've done to villages. But anyway, yeah, they have different variants up here too. And yeah, that is pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. Okay, guys, so another thing that this adds that Jonathan just brought to my attention is you can teleport through other dimensions. So you can just teleport any player to another dimension if you want. So you can just use the command, and it just brings you to the other world. But probably a portal has to be open anyway. Oh no, but no, yeah, it's because of the stack dimensions. Yeah, but it's still cool anyway. Yeah, I didn't know this, so I wasn't prepared. And I also didn't know that's because of the stack dimensions. But this is awesome. So if you guys are curious about how so if you guys are curious about me, how I'm, so if you're curious about how to rotate the portals like I did over here, what you can just do is type this command, which just leaves in the same place it was, and then you could just type in the angle you want. So I'm gonna flip it 180 degrees, and there we go. It's facing the way I wanted it, and yeah, it has a rotation. So now the directions you're going in do not apply anymore. But yeah, that was it for today's video. Before it gets in any longer. And if for some reason the portal does not want to get deleted because you made unbreakable, you can just click delete portal. And there we go. So that was it for today's mod review. So this ended up being one of my favorite mods. This is definitely going on my favorite list. I really did enjoy this mod. It adds so many cool things, including new dimensions, which is always a plus, and stackable dimensions. Yeah, that is the best part of this. The stackable dimensions just make the world so awesome. Anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy this, so don't forget to burn that subscribe button. If you have been enjoying my content, let's try to get to 10 likes on this video, and hopefully you guys have a great day or night, and see you all later. Bye!